So I'm here in this community. I wanted to just show you a little glimpse. Okay, show you a little glimpse of where the rich are hiding. This country is moving in the right direction. There's a lot of constructions going on everywhere. Look at the house in front of me. This is the kind of properties that people are building here in Accra. Hello guys, welcome back to IvainTures. I'm here in this neighborhood called Trasacco, and this is where the rich hide in Accra, Ghana. So you can see the kind of residences that they have over here. This is just absolutely stunning. And I'm not sure if I already mentioned it here, but the main difference between homes in the United States and home in Accra, Ghana is these homes are not mortgaged. People have money, cold cash, and then they build them to their own wishes, and there's no HOA. You can basically do whatever you want. So you have someone who, look how many floors he has raised that one home over there. Okay, so many different floors, and somebody's extending just a 1 or 2 level, and then that one is 2 level. This one, this is one home. Look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. So I'm gonna be basically driving around the neighborhood and show you guys, hey, what does it look like on this side of town? This is where the rich hide in Accra. Accra, just like any other cities in the world, has a good part and a bad part. And I think that there's enough negative press out there about bad areas in the continent that I want to take advantage of my time here to also show you guys the other side. So that's what I'm here. So I hope you will enjoy the content. I'm not going to be doing too much talking, just so you can just enjoy the view. So thank you for watching. Welcome back to IvainTures, and let's go ahead and check out the neighborhood.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down, yeah.
I was born in the city, I was raised on its edges. My pop work is life when it's complex. I found love in its center. If I could live here forever, think it'd be for the better. I love the weather, even though it's fog 24/7. I love the people, this is city I met all my best friends. And I wanna thank every brick, I wanna thank every entrance to every building that I step in this city of mine. I owe you most my best moments in life. See, I fell in love for the first time in Golden Gate Park. I saw my first rap show at Great American.
So guys, we're done driving around the neighborhood, so let's get some feedback here. This is a gorgeous area. So we have Blue, right?
Hi, it's your one and only Blue on Blue.
On Blue and Elsa. What do you guys think of this neighborhood?
Okay, you go first.
Like I said, it's inspiring. Like, it's really inspiring because this place is really pricey, and you have to know how much you earn before you think of staying here. So okay, there's a car passing by. So this area is inspiring. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
What do you think, Blue?
Well, as someone that is into real estate, I would say this area is really calm and cool. Ghana is calm and peaceful and all of that, but here is super calm. Like, if you can hear from the background, there's no noise. No restaurant, no bar, no club, no lounge, or any of those places that produces noise and all of that. It's more like a residential area, and I'll recommend this for people that love quiet environment. They want tranquility and all of that. I actually have like a property here just in case you're looking for this hideout. This is where the rich people hide. Yes, exactly. So if you want to hide in this kind of neighborhood, hit me up. Yeah.
All right. Yes. So most people that live here, are they owners or are they renters?
Basically some of them are owners and some are on rentals.
But I think the owners are more, like, much more.
There's more owners here, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys have any idea how much like one of these homes will cost? Do you have any idea?
Well,
to build? Yeah.
Well, actually getting a piece of land here, it's quite pricey, like I said before, because this is one of the richest neighborhood here in Ghana.
You were filming yesterday at this home What's the deal with that house? Do you know how much it costs and everything?
Okay, so currently I have a house here for rental. It's a 5-bedroom house and it's going for $3,000 per month. I mean, it's semi-finished house. Yes. So if you are considering moving to Ghana or something, I mean, and you love luxury, you want your peace and all of that, I'll recommend this place for you, and you love it. Trust me, you will love it.
All right.
Yeah.
So guys, I was granted some exclusive access. So this is an example of a house that will cost you roughly about $3,000 a month to rent. So the owner allowed me to come and film. So let's go ahead and take a look. So here we are. So the home was recently finished. We are now on the main level. So this will be the formal living room or sitting area right here. All right. And they are getting ready to do the presentation because, like I said, this is going to be a rental. So as we move away from here, what you have here is one of the bedroom with the ensuite bathroom. All right, that's what you have on this side over here. Your standing shower, the toilet, and then you have the one sink right there. All right, so that's your first main level bedroom. And with these size windows, you have a tremendous amount of daylight coming in. So let's go forward. On this side, you have a hallway bath, all right, with a standing shower as well, and the toilet. Okay, so let's get out of here. And then on this, you have another bedroom, which is the same size than the first one that I showed you. And all these bedrooms can easily accommodate a king size bed. Now, this is the kitchen. Guys, look how big this kitchen area is. And again, there's some appliances that will be arriving. The unit is not completely finished just yet. So you have your double oven right there. All right. You have your sink. And you have your washing machine right here. And your electrical appliance. Your electrical stove, I should say. So, this is what you have on the first level. All right, guys? That's what you got. So now let's go take a quick look upstairs. Hello. So guys, this is the balcony area. So if you come out here, you can set up some chairs. And from here, you can look at the neighbors' houses. All right? You can look at the neighbors' houses. They have this amazing yard. I was actually able to come here during the daytime and get a picture of this beautiful yard. So take a look at this, guys. Gorgeous, gorgeous home as well over here. And that's the other home on this side. This is the most expensive area in Accra. So a lot of the buildings here are actually done by expats. Okay, they come, build, invest, and then rent them out. So you have another bedroom on this side over here. Okay. Every single bedroom in this house has an ensuite bathroom. And I want to emphasize the ceiling height is also really good. Look at this, you know, really high, really, really high. I think there are 13 or 14 feet ceilings over here throughout the house. So on this end, now we're gonna end the video here. Let's continue and show you guys the other two bedrooms. Okay, look at the size of this master bedroom. Would you like something bigger? Do you need something bigger? I mean, this room is massive, man, massive. And then this is another bathroom. Let me turn the lights on. Boom, here we go. So this is your master bathroom. All right. If you wanted to put a double sink, you can easily do that. And again, this is a rental. So of course, if you live in the house, you can always add on whatever you need to. This is a home that they're planning to rent, and working on getting the pictures taken and everything. All right, so now let's finish with the balcony. So the last piece I'm going to show you guys is this amazing balcony. So this is the front balcony here. All right, so that's the entrance of the garage, and you see that cage right there. A lot of homes in Africa, when people have money, they have security. It's basically just standard. It comes standard with the house. So that's what you have right there, is a security cage right there. All right, so your security officer will work right there, and basically this is your front balcony. So something to think about. If you were planning to come to Africa, you can definitely invest some money over here. And oh, I have the lady here presenting the house. So tell us more about this beautiful home.
Okay, so like I said earlier, this house is a 5-bedroom house here in Trasacco. Yeah, and this is where the rich people hide. If you can listen, the place is very quiet.
Quiet.
Yes, so this is where the rich people live. For those of you that like places that are noisy and stuff, I would not recommend this place for you, because you'll be so bored, because you just be hearing the bird tweets and all of that. Like, you will hear noises here and there. And yeah.
It's mostly families that live here.
Yeah, families.
And people have built.
And few residence area here, like for rent house and stuff.
Yeah. And none of these homes look the same. That's another thing I noticed here is like they're not cookie.
Unique. Yeah.
Very unique. Nothing is cookie cutter.
Yeah.
So definitely good to see.
I mean, you want yours to stand out. If your neighbor is building something that looks like A, you want yours to look like B. This one wants C. Like, everybody wants to look different and be distinctive and stuff.
Yeah. So contrary to neighborhoods in the US where people buy the land and then hire a builder, and the builder generally does the whole neighborhood, their homes look very similar with siding and everything. These homes are all built with cement, right? All of them.
Cement.
Yeah. And you basically hire your own builder and design your own thing. So none of these homes are cookie cutter or look the same. So this is really cool. So thanks for allowing me to come and film over here.
You're welcome. You're always welcome.
All right, such a pleasure, guys. As we were leaving the house, we had a pleasant surprise coming from one of the neighbors. So guys, God works in mysterious ways. So right outside this gorgeous house that I was taking from outside, I met this gentleman here who knows the owner of the house. So I asked him, hey man, can you please let me show this house? That's something I would not try anywhere else. But I know, hey, why not, right? It's Africa. Sometimes people, they'll let you take pictures of things like this. In the US, I would have never dared. But here we are. That's the gorgeous. I think I would say comfortably, this is probably the nicest house in this neighborhood. At least the one that's finished. Because there's still a lot of construction going on right here. Okay? There's still a tremendous amount of construction going on. But he did call the owner. And they are popping it open. What? Yeah. Wow, look at the gate, automatic. Money.
Oh my God.
Look at this house, guys. Wow, camera's ready. This is gorgeous. The imposing mansion stood before me, exuberating an air of mystery. With no connection to the owner, I was invited to visit the outdoor premises. Take a look with me. What? Wow, look at this house. So that's the top balcony right there. And appreciate the little figurines right there. I don't know what to call it. They have a TV right outside. And there's no snow here. So you can keep this is summertime all year. I feel like I'm going to DJ Khaled house in Miami or something. Man, look at this entrance, guys. I mean, look at this entrance. And then they have the lights by the trees over there, bringing the special decor. Amazing. Wow. Nice. And you have a garage for 3 cars. But this, you can just come in, park as many cars as you need over here. This is really cool. Wow. Even though we were only allowed to film the outdoor area, it was still plenty for us as it was completely unexpected. We were excited about all the features the home had, and it was truly an inspiration to see the future being built one home at a time. So now we walk from the back to the backyard. Look at this backyard, guys. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Look at this backyard.
So nice.
I have never seen anything like this. Wow. This is hooked up. It feels like you're in Beverly Hills or something. There's no way to really describe this backyard and do it justice. It had all the features imaginable. It had an outdoor kitchen on both sides of the yard. It had a hot tub and a swimming pool that extended the whole length of the yard. Facing the main house, it had a guest home that was equally as impressive, topped with an outdoor kitchen, outdoor TVs, overlooking the gorgeous yard and swimming pool. I wish I could have shown you more, but this house gives you a very good idea of the high standard of the mansions here on this side of Accra. So roughly, how much do you think it costs to build a home out here?
I mean, it depends on the land. Yeah. So let's say roughly maybe $900, $1 million. Yes. 900,000, 1 million can actually get you something here.
Something here.
Yeah.
And of course, it depends on
what
you're
you
doing.
actually want also.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. Well, guys, this is just to give you an idea of how much it costs to live in the richest area. Would you say in Accra or in Ghana?
Accra.
Accra, yeah. Where the rich hide in Accra. Africa is the future. A lot of people who live overseas with a little bit of money are able to build tremendous amount of gorgeous homes. Homes that, quite frankly, in the US or Europe will cost you way more. So the beautiful things about this property is like they are paid off. People don't mortgage homes out here. You basically have your budget, have the house built, and that's that. And there's a tremendous amount of options here. Nothing is cookie cutter. None of the houses look the same. Okay, and then you can see the one next door is still being built. You know, this is what's going on here in Accra. So I just wanted to kind of show you in the place where the future is happening right in front of my eyes. To continue on the same theme of nice places, let me take you to Sky Bar, where I will sit down with my friend Elsa and have a conversation. This is one of the best rooftop bars in the city of Accra. Enjoy. I'm here at this amazing rooftop bar called Sky Bar in the heart of Accra. And here you have, I believe, the best view of the city here. So this is definitely a location that I strongly recommend if you are planning your trip here to Accra, Ghana. And, oh, our food has arrived. That's good. That's good. So we got the shrimp.
No,
what is this?
It was like chicken drumstick.
The chicken, okay. All right. And then that is the fries, okay. Good. We've ordered several things and they're kind of coming piecemeal. So I'm here with Elsa. Elsa is a good friend from Nigeria who lives here in Ghana. How long have you been living here?
I've lived in Ghana for like 9 years.
9 years. Wow. Do you have any more Nigerian left in you or what?
I don't think I'm more Ghanaian than Nigerian now.
Yeah? I know. So earlier we were talking about rice and she said that Ghana makes the best jollof rice. And once she said that, I realized that there's no more Nigeria left in her, you know. It's all Ghana at this point. So we're just gonna be talking about life in general, about, you know, what dating is like here. So I was always curious to ask someone here, how is the dating scene in Ghana generally? What would you say?
Dating in Ghana, I would say it's like every other place I've been in, like Nigeria. It's just like Nigeria, like what I've always known. As a Nigerian, I would say I don't think Ghana men take Nigerians as seriously though.
Ghanaian men don't take dating as seriously?
They don't take Nigerian ladies as serious.
Oh, they don't take Nigerian women as seriously. Why is that?
I don't know, but I don't think a Ghanaian man will leave a Nigerian and will leave this Ghanaian lady and then be with. And then,
Yeah.
okay, let me take that back.
Sorry guys, we're just getting set up, man. We just arrived here. It's a little messy. Bear with us. All right.
Okay, let me take that back. I think a Ghanaian man would definitely date a Nigerian lady, but it's hardly anything long term.
Just for fun.
Yeah, I don't think it usually leads to marriage. But we're talking about dating anyway. So
Yeah.
they do this.
But why is that? What is the difference between a Nigerian woman and a Ghanaian woman? Why such a division?
I once asked the Ghanaian man, and he was like, in Nigeria, a Nigerian man wouldn't leave a Nigerian woman to go to marry a Ghanaian woman there. So like, what do you expect? So I just took it like that. But I think it's kind of, we are one people. It's us. We are one people. So why not?
Yeah.
Maybe they have a perspective about Nigerians in Ghana.
Yeah.
Or maybe they have that perspective, or they just feel like, okay, why not? Why would I leave the Ghanaian?
Yeah. What are some of the biggest cultural differences that you have observed? Not necessarily has to do with dating, but just in general between both countries. What are some of the biggest differences? Cultural differences. If anything, if nothing, then.
I would say Nigerians are very respectful. In Nigeria might not like you, but then they'll greet you, especially if you're an elderly person. Like in Lagos where I live, the Yoruba land, Yoruba say ekaro, ekaso, eku everything. So ekaro is good morning, ekaso is good afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then they kneel down to greet, or they bend, bow down, or all of that.
Yes.
You see, so in Nigeria, someone might not even like you, or you might not like somebody in your street, but you still greet and bend your knee. As a young lady, if you see an elderly person in your street, maybe some street shop, good morning, ma. Yeah. So I feel like Nigerians show more respect, especially when it comes to greeting. But then Ghanaians do that as well when they say please.
Due to the noise and wind, we decided to record the following part of the interview at a separate location. So guys, there was a lot of wind by the restaurant. So we ended up moving and changing directions to continue the conversation. So you were telling me about the cultural differences that you have observed between Nigeria and Ghana.
Yes, so I was saying that greetings, or would I say respect is big in Nigeria, especially when it comes to like people you don't even know. But as long as it's like, for instance, they would say it is not just the parent of a child that trains the child, it is the whole neighborhood that owns the child. So anybody can correct your child, anybody can spank your child, all that. So they are big on greetings. Like the Yorubas, for instance, that's a tribe in Nigeria. The Yorubas greets ekaro, ekaso, eka, whatever. That's good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Yeah. So you can just be passing by, and then you'll have to, and there are like 10 stores before you get to the end of the street, but you have to say ekaro, ekaso, like good morning, good afternoon. So that's the thing in Nigeria, like you have to like greet people and show respect, especially when there are people around you and all that. So I was saying that that's a difference. It's not something that is very big in Ghana. And I would say the accent was also something different, really different. The accent was different. And then I had like in my school, when I came to Ghana to school initially. So there were like Nigerians and Ghanaians. We always had that conversation of, okay, it's not doctor, it's doctor, and it's not doctor, it's doctor. So the accent was, and we're always arguing who is nearest to our colonizers, the British. So that's about it. Nothing I can think of right now.
Okay. Now, what are some of the challenges that you say African women face today? I know it's a big question. Yeah. But for example, are you noticing certain things here in Ghana, since you've been working and everything, that you wish would get better here? Like the pay between men and women. Are women making the same amount of pay? Are men responsible for their kids, or do you feel like a lot of guys here don't really care? And I'm not talking about Ghana in particular, I'm just saying Africans generally, because you do travel around Africa, so you're aware of some of the things.
think when it comes to like pay, wage, I don't think is that bad that would cause crisis or anything like that with
Yes.
wages. However, when it comes to things like, okay, as a single lady, as a did I just say single? As a young lady, I didn't mean to put my relationship status out there. As a young lady living alone, you don't get respected as much. Like for instance, in Nigeria, you might want to rent a house and they'll be like, oh, bring your father or bring your, like, who are you with? It's like they just feel like as a young lady you shouldn't be living alone, or if you live alone they'll feel like maybe you're into some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
All of that. So that's something I would say is a problem. Like, we should be respected equally. There are things I would want to do and then a man will feel like, oh, they can just talk down on me, or it's like they don't give women as much respect. I would say.
Yes.
They don't give women as much respect, especially when you're a young lady as well, and
Yeah.
you don't have a ring on your finger.
Yes.
So that's the
Do you
thing.
have pressures to have kids at a certain age? Like, is your mom expecting?
Yeah, I do.
I know family is a big deal in Africa, right? I mean, let me move this way. You have to obey. You have to have kids very early, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't want to put your business out there, but like, so you feel some kind of pressure from your family about having kids at a certain point?
I personally would not let that pressure me, but yes, there's always pressure on African women, African ladies to have kids at a certain age. Once they're approaching it, it's like when you're young, they be like, don't play with boys, and then you're a particular age now, they want you to be with a man, they want you to like, like, you guys pick a struggle.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like, why do you even do that? Like, just let people live.
Yeah.
Some people don't even want to have kids. Like, let people live. So yes, that's usually pressure, but personally I don't let things like that pressure me.
You don't let that pressure you? How about getting married? Is this something that, if you're dating a guy for a certain amount of time, like, do you want to get married? Is this something that
I definitely want to get married.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you prefer a guy from Africa or would you prefer a foreigner, and why?
Oh my god. So
you're a traveler, so I know you want to keep on traveling.
Yeah.
And you meet different people.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious, like, long term, where do you see
Long term.
yourself with this?
Long term, I honestly can't say, because it's like life is just uncertain. You really can't tell. But I feel like I would definitely connect more with an African.
Yes.
I'll definitely connect more with an African. But at the end of the day, you really can't tell. Somebody might be from somewhere else and still would match your vibe
Yes,
and
of
all
course.
that. But I feel like I'll connect. For me, it's the connection. The chemistry is everything. The connection, the vibe is everything for me. So as long as we are in sync, that's it for me.
Yeah. Now let's talk for the single guys watching this who are thinking about coming to Ghana or Africa in general. If you're walking on the, in the mall, you walk around shopping, and some guys say, hey, excuse me, and start like hitting on you. Is that an acceptable approach in Ghana, like to stop people on the street? Or what is the proper way to approach an African woman for those people who've never been to Africa before?
The proper way. I can't even remember when last I got. Okay, the proper way.
You don't remember the last time you get approached?
I don't think people will just stop you somewhere, and well, people do that, but that's unacceptable. That's not very acceptable. It just depends on how the person speaks to you. I mean, the person can start from something else, like, hi, I really admire your hair, I like your hair, it's da 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 da, and then say something nice like, I mean, are you a social media person? Yeah. I mean, you can just start as a friend, not really hit on the person. If you just meet me and then you start hitting on me, I don't know how to feel about you. Yeah. So that's not really acceptable. Yeah, you have to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, okay. So for those of you who don't know, she's also a content creator. You have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to your channel.
Yeah, I started YouTube recently. The name is Elsa Arivieri. He'll put the name up there.
Absolutely.
So you guys see it.
What prompted you to open a YouTube channel?
So I used to do Instagram, but then there are parts of my life I really want to share and all that do not make it to Instagram, because Instagram seems like very serious for me. Yeah, so I always wanted to do YouTube, but the person that really pushed me, this shout out goes to Blue Beatrice Achibong, my friend. She's been in the video. in the previous video and in the video you're going to the consecutive videos. Yeah, she's called Blue Beatrice Achibong on YouTube. She really inspired me. She really pushed me and all that. There were times I even got mad, like, yo, I have to be in the clear, right? I have to be like ready, because as a creative you have to be like, okay, I'm really going to do this, and then you start. So but she really pushed me, and yeah, so she inspired me to eventually start YouTube, which is great. I'm looking to do travel content and then general lifestyle, like fashion, beauty, every other thing I do.
So far she's been filming mostly in Ghana. So let me ask you this: what is your favorite part about this country? There's so much here. There's so much history. You know, there's Jamestown. We visited together. It's a historical place where they used to pick up people that they were putting in the slave trade. And you know, we went to an amazing rooftop. If you see, you know, the first part of the video, you can see there's a lot of beautiful places in Ghana. But what is your favorite part about this country?
The favorite thing about Ghana for me is the peace. Yeah, that's, if you ask me what's your favorite thing about Ghana, is the peace. Ghana is very peaceful. I'm saying that as a Nigerian. Ghana is very peaceful.
It sounds like you like Ghana more than Nigeria now.
I like both of them. I feel like they're both home, but I would live in Ghana. Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I feel like, as much as I would say Ghanaians are peaceful and all that, and maybe Nigerians are a little bit, let me say a little bit aggressive, but the aggressive can be positive, because it's like in the entertainment industry, you know, Afrobeat, you see how hard we go in everything. So it's like Nigerians go hard positively and maybe a little negatively. So even though they are like a little bit more aggressive, they are aggressive in the good things as well. They are go-getters. They are doing major stuff. All that. But Ghanaians are like a little bit laid back. And then I'm someone that sometimes I don't know how to deal with stress. So I just would prefer. Sometimes as a creative, I'm like, if I'm in Nigeria, I know how hard it will be going. But then I think I'm more of, I sometimes really, I'll pick like the peace and all that, and that's why I prefer Ghana to Nigeria.
Where are the next top 3 countries you would like to travel to? If money is no problem, no visa issues, nothing, what are the top 3 places you would like to go to?
Top 3 places I would like to go to. Now I have to think, because on my list, normally on my list I had Ivory Coast, I had Singapore, and then USA. Those are the 3 countries I had in mind, or I have in mind, like at the moment. But then I would like to visit a lot of places. I really want to go to a lot of countries, so it's like, this is a very difficult question for me.
There's a lot to see, right?
There's a lot to see.
All right. And what about food? So we can conclude this. What is your favorite type of food, and do you know how to cook?
I don't know how to cook. I know how to cook a lot of Nigerian
I haven't found an African woman who can cook yet. Is it because of your mother? Like, she teaches you?
It's just something. It's just something you learn growing up. And as the firstborn, I definitely know how to cook, because you are the second mom. So you have to know how to cook. Okay. So I can cook Nigerian dishes and maybe a couple of Ghanaian dishes. I'm good with the Ghanaian jollof anyway.
Again, here we go again.
So I'm good with the Ghana jollof. And I can cook a couple of Ghanaian dishes. But my favorite Ghanaian dish is wache. Whenever you come to Ghana, try wache. Wache is a balanced diet. It's a little bit of everything: carbohydrates, protein, everything. Everything.
Okay. Talk about your modeling career. I can't believe you haven't mentioned it yet. You know, hey folks, she's a model. Hey, she's a model now. All right.
So I started modeling like a couple of years back. I started with an agency here in Ghana, and then I just felt like they trained me. They did great in training me, catwalk and all that minor stuff. But then it's like they weren't like really getting me jobs, so I had to like just do freelance. And now I'm a freelance model. I'm not a full-time model. I'm not a full-time model. I'm like a part-time model, I would say, because in Ghana or in Africa you can't just do modeling full-time. You have to do business, you have to do some other things, because the industry here is not big. You don't have major stuff. But then I've worked with like international brands as well as local brands. I've had brands coming from Europe and then wanting to like work with dark skins and Yeah, like there's this brand I work with, L'Occitane. They've been importing shea butter from Burkina Faso. And then last 2 years, they were like, okay, they were going to try Ghana because in Tamale, the northern part of Ghana, we have shea butter fields and all that. So they were going to import from here, and then they needed to shoot a documentary on the process and all that, and they needed models as well. So yeah, I got casted for that job, and that's been one of my like biggest jobs so far. Yes, and yes, that's been about it. I model once in a while when I get good gigs. I'm looking forward to so many more beautiful jobs working with great brands and all that. Yes.
Yeah. Would you say that, you know, your color, your skin color being a little bit darker,
Yeah,
been an advantage or a disadvantage in the modeling world?
definitely an advantage.
Wow, that's really
Yeah,
cool
I mean
to hear.
there are jobs where they need light skin as well, but
Yeah.
the dark skin is an advantage. I wouldn't trade that for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know there's been like, we talked about this a little bit yesterday in private about, you know, black people who are lightening their skin. Is this something that you've encountered like among your friends or
So-
people that you do know who want to be lighter?
You know the funny thing, when I was much younger, I used to use lightening creams.
Really?
Yeah, when I was much younger, I used to use lightening creams. Like, I had my teacher saying, look at you, what's the difference between this desk? The desk was brown, like really, it just had some really dark color. And
Yeah.
what's the difference between this desk and you? And I didn't like that.
Yeah.
And they used to call me Blackie in Nigeria. I didn't like that. I didn't find it beautiful. I didn't think it was beautiful. So I used to mix my normal cream with some lightening serum and apply it. There was a time I was applying it only on my face, and my face was getting lighter while my body was dark. It was serious. But then with time, I started realizing how beautiful this skin color is.
Black is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So you stopped it.
Yeah, I stopped. It was just a phase.
Yeah, you didn't have any complications from that, because sometimes, you know, the skin can actually be like damaged, and you see people with bumps and stuff like that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, and I can
okay.
see you have a lot more pride in yourself now.
Yeah.
You don't care. Okay. Look at her, man. She ain't playing around. All right, good. So this is a great transition to her channel. I will put the link on the description. I will also put her name right there. So if you guys are interested in supporting her, it's a brand new channel, huh?
Yeah,
like a month, right?
Yes, a month.
Please subscribe to her channel, watch her videos. She's learning a lot. She's learning fast. She's an amazing person. And if you need some information about Nigeria or Ghana, I'm sure she'll be more than happy to give you some information.
Yeah, I will.
All right, so thank you for your time. I appreciate you. And guys, kindly subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers. All right.